What's up guys, Josh Bermo back with another video. Today I'm going to talk about, or I'm going to show you my go-to cutting meal hacks, okay? So hacks, I say in inverted commas, not really hacks, they're just meals that I go to so that I can eat a lot of food without it being a lot of calories, okay? So meals like this, treats like this, snacks like this are really important when we're cutting. When we're trying to lose weight, because they can help us feel full without actually sacrificing the calories, okay? So it is winter right now, we're going into winter here in Australia anyway, but you need to start making conscious decisions. You need to start making conscious decisions. You need to start making conscious decisions on what you're going to eat going forward if you plan to look the way you want to for summer, okay? Summer bodies are built in winter. So I'm going to show you 2 dinner meals, dinner/lunch meals, and 2 sweet treats that I have when I'm craving something sweet or want something as a dessert. With that being said, I'm going to go to the shops. I won't bother bringing you to the shops, but I will see you in the kitchen. Alright, so meal number 1, and either a dinner or a lunch meal, we're going to do a chicken snitty or chicken schnitzel, homemade chicken schnitzel with potato wedges, okay? So just normal chicken breast. When you're cutting and when you're trying to do low calorie meals, you need meats that are low in calories or have a less of a caloric consequence. So chicken breast and whitefish are your best. So chicken breast, and then these are essential on a cut. We have spud light potatoes, okay? Now, they're just a normal potato, but they are ridiculously low in carbs. So it's about 25 to 30% less carbs and therefore less calories to normal potatoes. So you can really bulk up a meal with these. I don't even peel them, I just cut them up as they are and they taste amazing. And then also a favorite that I've been using lately, hope you can see that, southern fried chicken coating, okay? So it's pretty much just a bunch of herbs and spices, but makes the meals taste a million times better, and it's only 60 extra calories per serve. So I will start prepping this up. We'll do a little time lapse. I'll show you it before I put it in the oven, and then we'll get on to the next one. Alright, so once you got the potatoes cut up into your wedges, what you want to do is grab a plastic bag, a freezer bag, whatever you have, and put those in there. Now, if you're at the really deep end of a cut and you're tracking calories ridiculously, then you should probably track the olive oil that I'm about to put in. But if you're just trying to make better decisions, better conscious, healthier options, then it should be okay. But I just put a little bit of a dash. It probably works out at about half a teaspoon, which should be about 40 calories or something like that. So what I'm going to do is you want to mix that around, and then you get out your spices. Now, as I've said before, spices, dry seasonings are your best friend when you're trying to lose weight, okay? So salt, black pepper, mixed herbs, and garlic powder. Get back in your bag, oven tray, baking paper down. Make sure you use baking paper because foil sticks, okay? The potatoes will stick to foil if you use it. So baking paper, spread them around evenly. So as you can see, those already look done. But what you'll do, cook them in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes. And they'll be nice and crispy. Just watch them as you go so that you can pull them out when you want to. Alright, for our chicken, what we want to do is we want to cut it long ways, okay? So along the breast. Otherwise it doesn't cook properly in the oven. Yes, I said in the oven, so we're actually going to cook the chicken snitty in the oven. This way, we don't have to use any oil and stuff, so we don't have to use any extra calories, which is really, really helpful for when we are cutting. So, as you can see, cut the chicken long ways down the middle. We're going to actually put this into the bag that we tossed the potatoes up in. Okay, so we've got our bag. chicken breasts straight in. Now this southern fried spice, that's for 4 servings, okay? So if you're doing it only one at a time, obviously weigh it out. So you're gonna put that in there. I'm just doing it by eye because I've done it enough times to know how much. Now I also like to add some Portuguese chicken seasoning. It's a little bit hot if you like that. Some extra ground garlic. And a little bit of chicken salt. Be careful with this one, don't go too much because otherwise it tastes salty as. Then just as before with the potatoes, close your bag off and just toss it around. Alright, same as before. Baking paper, not foil, so that it doesn't stick. Lay your chicken out flat. Okay, as you can see, they already look done for raw chicken anyway, that is. Now, they will take about 12 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius in the oven, okay? I like to have them on a lower tray so that it's not quite as hot in there. So 12 minutes, 200 degrees. Try and time it so that they're ready at the same time as the potatoes. Alright, and our chicken snitty and wedges are done. Now, as you can see, that is a crazy amount of food. And that's snitty, that's avocado, sorry. But that snitty is cooked, soft, moist. It's not dry, shitty chicken that people think they have to eat when they're cutting. But that is a massive amount of food. Nice, crispy wedges. That, I'll put the macros here, but as you can see, is only just over 500 calories, okay? So that is a fuckload of food. Now, I myself would be so full eating all that. So a full plate of filling chicken snitty and potato wedges is only 500 calories if you do it the right way. So the spudlight with the chicken breast and the southern fried coating, macros again on the screen, but that is meal number 1, or my cutting hack number 1. Let's get on to the chicken salad. Alright, so second lunch / dinner meal, and my favorite is our chicken snitty salad, okay? So we're going to use the same chicken as we just made for the chicken and wedges, and then we're going to make a big salad. Now, the reason why I love this so much is I can literally eat a bowl that is this size and it works out to be about 500 calories, okay? So what this is going to consist of is baby spinach, cherry tomatoes, avocado, some red capsicum, red onion that's not actually red. Okay, I'm going to get this all prepped up and then show you the finished product. So instead of using a really high sugar, high calorie one, what we're going to do is just a little dash of extra virgin olive oil. Make sure it's the extra virgin olive oil. Normal refined olive oil won't taste nice. And then just cracked black pepper. Can be as generous as you want depending on how much you like pepper. Cracked sea salt. Now, super simple, relatively low in calories compared to other salad dressings, and makes it taste amazing. Okay, so the chicken's done. I thought the camera was recording, but it wasn't. So what I've actually done, took my salad, took my snitty, cut my snitty up into nice little thin strips and then long ways as well, so that we have some nice little chunks of chicken in there with our salad. Now, we're not done just yet, okay? These are optional, and again, depends on how close you're tracking your calories, how strict you need to be. I like to get some sriracha mayo. Now, you can use whatever mayo you want as long as you track it. I just like this the best, and I will just drizzle across the top. Fried shallots. They are a game changer, okay? It's just like fried spring onions. They are a little bit calorie dense, so be careful, but I just get them and I sprinkle it on top, and it gives it an amazing little crunch when you're eating the salad, and it tastes so good. And voila, whatever you want to say. Now look at the size of that bowl, okay? That is a monster. I have little bitch hands, I know, but that is a huge amount of food. So I'll put the macros here, but again, as you can see, that massive amount of food is only 500 calories, okay? I honestly struggle to eat that sometimes. So when you get to eat stuff like that, it's not hard to stick to a diet. You don't even feel like you're dieting because it tastes great. It's really nutritionally valuable. It just makes the whole process so much easier. So that is lunch/dinner meal 2 done. Now let's do some sweets, okay? I know people love eating sweet food. I do too. So let's do some dessert snacks. All right, dessert snack, whatever you want to call it. Number 1, we're going to make protein ice cream, okay? I know that sounds weird, and yes, it's not going to be exactly like actual ice cream, but it is the next best thing in my opinion, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get 200 grams of frozen mixed berries. Now, make sure you weigh these things out, because if you don't get the ratios right, it won't work properly. Now, you can do this with banana as well, if you want to get a banana protein and make frozen banana one, but it's a little bit more sloppier and mushier, okay? So, 200 grams frozen mixed berries. 50 milliliters of almond milk, okay? I'm using vanilla almond milk just because of what I had. You can use whatever one you want. So 50 mils. And then protein. This is strawberry and cream flavor. I normally use vanilla, so I want to try this one. But I like to do like sweeter style proteins because of the berries. You don't want, like, I don't really like, I haven't actually tried it, but chocolate mud brownie with berries, I don't know how good it would go, but that's just equivalent to 1 scoop of protein. I'm going to put that in there, and that is it, okay? So now we're going to blend it up. We're going to take it, you can either eat it straight out of there, or I like to put it in a bowl. This one, I put a little bit too much almond milk in, okay? So as you can see, when you put too much almond milk in, it goes a little bit sloppy. So make sure you're very, very careful with the amount of almond milk you're putting in. This is optional. I like to get some granola. And there you have it, like a little homemade acai bowl. Now, calories are here. What is it? About 300 calories. I haven't worked it out, but it's around about that. High in protein, very, very low in fat, and tastes amazing, okay? Now, like I said, I used a little bit too much almond milk, so it's a little bit sloppy, but if you don't use as much as me, it'll be nice and firm like frozen yogurt, and it is amazing. So that is that little hack, our protein ice cream done. Now, we'll get on to the last one, our berry jelly. Alright, lucky last cooking hack, and my favourite, our berry jelly. I did it again. I didn't press record, so I already have a container full of jelly. But aeroplane jelly, sugar-free or low sugar, okay? I have no idea how this is even possible, but it's possible and it's amazing, okay? So 1 whole sachet makes 500 mils of jelly. So it's pretty much half a Chinese container. So it's a lot of jelly, and that's only 28 calories. So it's going to take your sachet of jelly straight in the container, 250 mils of boiling water. Now what we're going to do is get our old trusty frozen berries. Now the strawberries need to be cut in half because they're too big, but we're just going to put our berries in there nice and evenly. That's going to go straight into the fridge, and it's done. Super easy and super nice. And in true cooking show fashion, here is one that I prepared earlier. Alright, as you can see, this is the one that I made earlier. That looks so good. Now, here are the macros. Not that there really even are any macros. That is 100 calories, okay? So, look at it. It's like a full-on tub of jelly. Like, it's not small. It's a big-ass tub of jelly and fruit. Now, let's have a little look at that. Gun. and literally tastes better than normal jelly because it's got those berries in there, okay? So, perfect snack if you're on really low calories and you want something sweet. 100 calories for that whole tub. Amazing. Now, all that is less than 1,500 calories, okay? So, that is what bikini girls or bikini models start their cuts on, okay? What I'm trying to get at is that is a lot of food for that tiny amount of calories, okay? 4 or 2 massive meals and 2 sweet treats, less than 1,500 calories. So, moral of the story is, if you pick foods that are high in protein, low in carbs, low in fats, you can easily eat a lot of food, okay? So, high voluminous, high protein, low calorie foods are what's going to get the job done. If you've enjoyed this, if you've taken something away from this, if you like this style of content and you want more recipes or hacks or whatever it is, please let me know. Also, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.